Hey guys, it is early in the morning and the Fiat, the Abarth, is about to go maybe bye-bye. We're going to be going and looking at a C3 Corvette. This Corvette needs a little help, maybe even a lot of help, but it's a running, driving car. We always want to represent our cars right. I just want to make sure everything's right with the Abarth before we bring it down to him. And I'm actually missing this car already. I mean, he's got some interesting things up there too, like a slingshot. And super nice guy. Talked to him on the phone last night. I'm going to end up putting the driver's seat back in the original seat for him, for comfort-wise. And I'm going to end up keeping this Jeg seat for myself. We worked that out. I'm going to end up leaving the steering wheel, the Ferrari wheel, on the car. And I just want to go over the car real quick around it so you can see what the car is before we actually go. Man, it looks good, right? It's dirty right now, too, because I drive this thing every single day. So I'll just do a walk around, and I'll just give this a quick wipe down first. Check the oil, make sure everything's topped off, make sure the fluids are all perfect. He said his alternator was going up. The car still runs and drives, but he says it's got low voltage from the alternator, so he ordered a new one. It's not there yet. Perhaps we go and I decide to buy an alternator while I'm there and put it on the car. Maybe I'll do that. So I'm going to bring title and everything with me in case we want to get this deal done today. He's a very busy man, drives truck, and it's hard to coordinate. So if we can get this done today, that'd be great. But we're definitely going to see the car today, and I want to bring you guys along for the ride. So stay right there and welcome to Revved Up with Mike. Check. So our last walk around, there we go. Looked pretty good. I could have detailed it up a little bit more, but a quick wipe down. We'll represent it exactly what it is. I could have shined up the tires and stuff like that, but they're still pretty decent. Everything looks really good, I think. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna work out perfectly. Okay, we're on our way. Just messaged him. His name is Dan. And I'm heading out here as soon as I get buckled in my racing harness that I did not put in the proper position to get in. So I don't believe this racing harness and seat are going with the car. I don't know if I've told you that or not, but we'll end up putting the factory seat back in for him. Let's go. Okay, so while we have some time, just leaving Carthage, New York now, we're going to talk about this a little bit more. So a lot of you guys have been following, and you know I've been looking for a C3, right? That's probably getting a little redundant to hear by now, but I've been searching for a C3 to trade this 2013 Fiat Abarth for. And actually, what's really ironic about this car is I've had my eye on this particular one, and I don't know why. I know it needs work. I can tell by the pictures, but it sits. You ever see a car and it just sits right? This car sits right. And it's got freaking side pipes. And that's cool. So, I'm going to give you some history of the car real quick. On the way, I hope you guys will stick around, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment below. Man, this is going to be cool. So, we're on our way to Herman, New York to talk to Dan. Dan seems to be an enthusiast also. And he said he just doesn't have time to put the love into this Corvette that he wants to. He's got a lot of toys. A slingshot is one of them that we're going to check out when we get there. But check this out. So apparently, he told 100% transparency with his car, which I love. Unlike the last trade that we did, where the guy just was, well, very dishonest. Dan's a very honest man, I can tell right off the bat, talking to him. It sounded like I was talking to my brother. Anyhow, this car was in a fire. Part of the car caught on fire. so a lot of the car was redone. And it has a horrible black paint job on it. We'll just tell you that right now. From the pictures, it looks horrible, so I imagine it's going to be worse in real life. That's okay. He said the interior is faded but not spanked, which is cool. But we'll probably be doing a lot of upgrades to this car. But here's the best parts. Side pipes, number one. It's got the factory wheels on it, number two, which is cool. He's went through the brakes and all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you the coolest part of this car. And this is crazy, I know. It still has the factory 8-track player in it. That's right. So, a lot of you don't know. I have been looking for a car with a factory 8-track player for a long time. Not looking for a car, but hoping to get one. And here's why. Because I want to put a system in the car and leave the 8-track player. Yeah, I want amps, kick-ass speakers with an 8-track. I want to listen to my 8-track the best it can be and hear that click, that old school 70s click in the middle of a song, click, click, pop through my speakers. I know it sounds weird, right? It's an 8-track, so you know what that means, right? Now I gotta start hunting down some 8-tracks. Maybe he's got some. First thing we're gonna do to this car is make sure everything's right mechanically. That's always where I start. Then we'll progress to interior, because I like a good driving environment. I need a good driving environment. And the car already sits right, so that's cool. So we'll probably do tires, even though the tires look decent on it from the pictures. I don't know. Just to be safe, we'll do tires. Of course, we go one size over factory because, well, hot rod, right? Paint on the car when we get around to it. Now, I'm going to do all this work myself, with exception of maybe spraying the car, because I got a buddy with a body shop. Why not take advantage of Lloyd Damon Collision? Shout out to you. Guys. Awesome. If you're ever in the northern New York region, up by Bush Road in Kelsium, New York, he's an amazing body man. He does a lot of collision work, and he's always backed up. That's the problem. But he's amazing. So, best I know. Best I see. He's amazing. And the guy does his stuff in his sleep. He's very professional, uses all the right tools, and nothing leaves that shop unless it's 100% correct. That's just how he is. So, shout out to you, Mr. Damon, good friend of mine. Grew up with him. I know it's going to need some glass work, maybe some urethane work, maybe a front bumper. I don't know. I mean, what I can fix, I'll fix to keep the car as original as possible. Underneath that black is white. Now, you've all seen videos where you scrape the paint and you see the original factory color. But the problem is, some of this car was burnt underneath and repaired. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but we will attempt it. Because if I can get it down to a finish underneath, this is going to sound weird, I know, but I've seen it done and it's pretty cool. Original finish underneath, scrape it down, sand it out, smooth it out, even if I have to primer some areas that might be down into the gel coat, whatever. Depending on what it reveals, we may leave that car a survivor like that, since it's got the original engine. It's got side pipes on it, I know this. But the interior looks to be all original, and exhaust is a really easy thing to change if you wanted to. But if I do that and it works out, which it probably won't, but if it does, what I'm going to do is clear the car afterwards. Smooth it all out, clear it, and it is what it is. Nice interior, and then we'll upgrade things. I say upgrade, we'll replace things and get it right back to its former glory. We're not going race seats or race car with this one, really. Now, that I'm aware of. Now, if it's too gone underneath and I have to do a total repaint and get a little deeper, then we're not going to bring it back to the original white, because we're going to do totally 70s hot rod, and we're going to do some type of metal flake, be it root beer or anything like that. So, keep that in mind. Maybe a root beer gold metallic, maybe red gold metallic flake, but it's going to get some flakes in it, and that's going to be cool. So let's head out there, see Dan. Next time I see you, we'll be pulling in. Bye.
1 hour later.
All right, looking pretty good. Sounds good. Needs a couple little tinker things. Manifold gasket. But, I like it. Okay. Oh, I know. How about you take me down the road in it real quick? Yeah, let you do it. I like to feel it. Yep. All right, let's take her down the road. Check it out. You know, the interior is actually
not terrible.
Pretty decent.
It can be brought back.
Pretty decent. I'm pretty, yeah, like this whole dash, I mean, that's all, like usually that's the first thing you're changing in these.
Yeah, it's usually all cracked to hell.
Yeah. I love this. That is great. So
there's actually an 8-track holder right there.
Oh, wow. So we do this, you're going to let me have an 8-track so I can listen to one?
Yes, you can have several if you want.
Awesome.
I've got dozens.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm
So this is what that's my speedometer.
Okay. Yeah, Canadian speedometer. The needle's just off of it.
It's not there. It's not
even there. I wonder if it would work if I could track down a needle.
I don't know. That's the way it was when I got it, and it didn't bother me enough to tear it down.
Gotcha.
I just put this in it and I've used it ever since. Jumping up and down.
Yeah.
It's charging, but it's not charging.
I see you.
Yeah.
I see you. It's oh yeah. Decent oil pressure.
Yeah, it always had that. Yeah.
I think it really benefit from some tires on it too.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I said, the back ones are new, but the front ones are original. The best of the original that were on here, and they're weather checked.
Okay. I mean. Don't sound horrible. It's a pretty healthy motor.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, these weren't rocket ships for to even pull like that. That's pretty healthy. Very healthy. These things benefit really well from a shift kit also.
Yeah, it's 100% original. I've done nothing to the factory stuff at all.
See, yeah, she goes into. It's just dropping below that. It's right there. It's just dropping touch below that 13, I think is what it's, yeah.
But that light's never been on before. That just started happening a week ago.
Okay. Could have been from sitting. You never know.
I unplugged everything, cleaned them, and plugged it back in, see if that would help, and it didn't help. So I ordered it on later. It's on its way. It's been shipped, so obviously that will go with it.
Yeah, the first thing I would do is make sure you get the suspension all right on it, perfect, driving straight, new tires, get that situated. Then start working on driving environment stuff in here, getting it all cleaned up. The body stuff is the last thing I'll do. We'll make sure everything's mechanical first, and then start tackling the body, because the body I'm going to do myself.
This Corvette's always been my dream car. When this one came along and a decent price, I said buy it, and they brought it down and they gifted it to me.
Yep.
And I worked on it off and on for a couple of years before it was roadworthy, and now it's sat for a couple of years because I got other toys.
I'm going to tell you what, though, the side pipes, I'll get the manifolds fixed, the gaskets fixed, and get the pipe on here. I'm not going to put headers on it, because I think that's just going to be enough where it sounds great.
I think the guy that I bought it from actually was in prison.
Okay.
And a garage caught fire, and obviously he wasn't there to do anything about it, so he had to sell the car for house money.
Very cool. Sounds good.
It don't sound
Sounds good. Sounds good. Jeez. wonder if it's a battery issue.
The battery's new.
It's brand new battery?
Yep.
Okay. Worst case scenario, window regulator, right?
I don't know. I don't want to go up all the way now. It's like it's hitting something inside the door. Huh?
Well, she idles? Man,
Yeah, it's I mean, it is. I try to be as honest.
it seems really strong. It does. It seems really strong. Okay, so on my way back to my house, Dan was a really cool guy. Just what I expected. Really great guy. Very forthcoming. Told me everything about the car, the damage that was on the car. The car appears to have the original engine in it, which I believe is an L48. I believe. Listen, I'm not up on my Corvettes right now, so, but that's what I believe it is. Looking at the VIN real quick, it has a 3-speed automatic transmission, and the motor needs cleaning big time. It's going to need a tune-up. It's going to need an oil change. It's going to need a front-end alignment. It's going to need some tires. I guess the brakes were done not too long ago. It's got an Edelbrock carb on it with a chrome air breather, which you've got to raise up because I noticed that the throttle was hitting that a little bit. But it needs some TLC. It needs some manifold gaskets for sure. All that aside, all the tidbits that we need, and the car sits really nice. It didn't have any major shakes or shimmies. I know it needs an alignment because the wheel's off. So we'll get that done. Didn't have any major shakes or shimmies. It's going to need a couple little pipes made that go to the side pipes because there's some flex pipe on there. That he did. It told me I did it. I copied it. I put flex pipe on it, which is fine, right? We'll have those made. Get those on there. Get those exhaust manifold gaskets, new exhaust manifold gaskets, fresh oil change. Degrease this motor, clean it up, see what we really got to work with. I didn't go through the car with a fine-tooth comb simply because he was really being very honest and took me down the road in this car. And here's the thing. The car was powerful. If you can get past that ticking from the exhaust manifold leak from that gasket, you can tell that the motor actually runs really good. It carried really good oil pressure. And he's having what looked like a charging issue. I'm not sure. It says he ordered an alternator for it. But the alternator on it is putting out, but it seems sporadic. It's up, it's down, it's up and down. He's got a brand new battery in it. I wonder if there's an issue with the wiring. But we're going to go back to the house right now. I am going to try to rush to get this done, but not cob anything. Put the factory seat back in here. See if I can get the factory seat belt hooked back up for him. And he's got a doctor's appointment today, so we're kind of rushing a little bit. However, I'm gonna go back to the house and put the original driver's seat back in. We're gonna keep this jig seat. And we're gonna make this deal happen today, guys. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. We're gonna get that Corvette and drive it home today.
1 hour later. 1 hour later.
People didn't understand why we didn't wear helmets. There we go. Oh, yeah. So we're going to do this one instead. Sure is. Sure is. 350, no, big block. 383. Oh, 383. Okay.
Yep.
And then you got the Batmobile behind it.
Yep. Yeah, this is nice.
Oh, yeah. Who did the work? Did you do it all?
That motor was actually sent to Michigan and blueprinted, dyno, the whole 9 yards and set back.
Very nice. Oh. Yeah. That's set up right.
You know, big double bumpers. Guess I pass everything with a gas station.
I bet it does. I bet it does. Love the strip. What color do they call that? Is that Emerald?
Prism.
Is it just called Prism?
Prism.
Remember the old
Changes
Emerald
color.
colors they used to use on the Harleys? They did that?
Let's change colors.
Yeah,
Turn it
I
on
see
your
that.
view. Yeah.
I like that.
I have a Chevrolet Cobalt engine.
Cobalt engine. Yep. Cobalt engine. They're comfortable.
They are. Yeah, the seats look like they're hard, but they're not.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. And everything's weatherproof.
Everything's
too.
waterproof, 100%. Stereo, Backup camera, everything's 100%
A
water.
little short throw,
Yep.
5-speed. Oh, I like it. I love this.
Yeah.
Speed racer style right there.
Yeah, it's quick too. I
Yeah.
mean, you gotta have a helmet and glasses on anyway.
Oh,
so
I'm sure.
that's just there for luck.
It's gotta feel like you're on rails.
Yeah, it's snappy. It's good. It's pretty
Swoosh by.
torquey.
Huh? Great for trips.
I'm as far as this and a motorcycle, comfort wise,
Oh yeah.
this all day.
Oh
long.
yeah. And you still got that open air. This reminds me of like old Shelby Cobra. You just get that wind in the face, and
Yep.
I really like it. Wow.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a lot of fun.
Nice.
That's 2016. We bought it when they first came out.
I don't like the new ones. They've changed. I don't
either.
like them. No.
They make them now with automatics. So I wouldn't even want one with an
Nope.
automatic.
No.
It takes all the fun away from it.
Wow. Yeah.
But when you buy these, they come with nothing. I mean, the windshield is extra, the roll bars are extra, the stereo is extra, the backup camera is extra. Everything is extra. So they start out kind of affordable. But when you start adding the stuff on, it goes
What
right
I
to
like,
the
it's not a wild color. It's subdued, but really sinister looking.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like the color myself. Yeah. I've seen them bright lime green and this and that, and they don't do it for me.
I can't even remember. But yeah, there's you can tell they were. All that billet stuff's not cheap either. Nope.
That'll stick you to the seat pretty
Oh, when they're on, they're on.
Yeah.
I love carburation.
Yeah.
Yep. Believe it or not, I'm actually, you don't hear this a lot, I'm actually a quadrijet fan. I love old quadrijets. If you know how to tune them and the right metering rods, and yep.
It's filthy right now, but get some more light on it.
I like your bars.
I didn't think I would, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different, and it's a different feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're stretching out. You're stretching out. That's what it's about.
Feel cool on it.
What year did you say it was?
That's a 97. And that Rebel's an 82.
Little 82 Rebel.
Yeah.
That's the ones they use these a lot for the motorcycle courses.
They do.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the front. Yeah, it's nice. I like the. Looks like that pinstriping was done by hand, was it?
Yeah, that's what I added. That
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I just accented out.
Reinhardt exhaust. This thing going a little while. Tell her the story on this side right here, what you did.
This entire side was burnt off it basically. It has been pieced back together, one piece at a time, with stripping and tiger hair and bondo and just
Caught on fire and melted.
Oh. Yeah, it was in the fire. Tires were melted off, T-top was melted off, windshield was melted off. Part of the spoiler in the back, part of right there you can see. So
Yep.
that's melted.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually pricing the front bumpers. They're not too bad now. They've come down.
Or at the time they were very expensive. $65 for the bra through J.C. Whitney.
I used to use J.C. Whitney for everything, especially CB radios.
Yep. So that's how that came about.
Very cool. All right. Thanks, Dad. I'll see you in a little bit. Anything coming?
You're good.
Three-speed automatic. You like it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool because it's old school, right? It's gonna be nice. Really nice guy too.
Yeah, he's neat. They seem like very normal, down to earth.
Yep. Get that exhaust leak fixed. It'd be sound like a whole different animal too. I love the side pipes. So you got to admit, this is more me than anything, especially once it's done, right? Just remind me to bring this battery pack on. I have a feeling that battery got from Napa's not very good.
Okay, guys, it's the next day. It's a really horrible day. It's starting to rain, but I got to show you how dirty this engine is. Now, look at this. We got original manifolds on here. Yes, this is not the cleanest engine in the world by far, right? You got leaves from, it looks like things were making nests, but the car runs really good. But we do have a manifold leak here, so we're gonna have to replace those gaskets. And honestly, it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to replace them. I say that. We're going to spray some penetrating oil on it right now and let it sit for the day. Keep coming back and doing that stuff. But we really got to clean this thing up. Now, this does have an Edelbrock carb on it also. We'll make sure that is tuned properly. Our AC is not, obviously not connected here. We don't have a belt on it, which is fine. I wouldn't use it anyhow. But I did hear some gurgling from the cooling system. This obviously did run a little bit hot coming back, and the temp sensor in the car wasn't working. So I'm wondering if either A, there's not a lot of coolant in it, or B, well, maybe the thermostat's stuck. I don't know. But here's the interior of the car. It needs some TLC for sure. We'll bring it back. It's not too bad. I mean, it's faded. Most of these carpets I'll re-dye, but the dash is super nice on this clean thing. It needs some cleaning up. Needs some trim pieces. The door panels are decent on this car also. So half the battle's done. Here's the original color on the car. So we're gonna actually strip this out. But let's get in. I got to get this radiator cap off. I want to check the coolant. We're probably going to have to do a flush. I know the engine oil has to be changed. We'll do a flush on this thing and start going through it. But I want this thing running cool to start. So let's get this cap off. All right, so I had to really force this cap off. Not the easiest thing in the world. I got it loose, but no. Doesn't seem right to me. And I'm wondering if this is going to need a fluid. That's all I'm hoping. I'm hoping here. I can't turn it. Come on. Well, that cap is definitely not proper the way that's on there. Give me a second. I'll have to take you off camera. Okay, so it is full and it is green. I'm wondering if it's maybe plugged up someplace. Maybe we'll just throw a new radiator in the thing. I don't know. We want cooling efficiency for sure. But one thing's for sure, man, that cap went on extremely tight. And later on we'll pull that thermostat and see what's going on with that. Maybe that's stuck, but we got a lot of vacuum lines that are open on this car, as you can see here. This stuff needs to be capped off. I mean, this is going to create some horrible idling situations. So let's get to work. I'll start making a list of things that this car's going to need right away. Hey, at least the hood opens and works. Headlights, I haven't tried them yet. He said that they will hold up or go down fine, but not go up. So definitely an actuator issue is what I'm thinking. Let's pull this. Let's see what we got going on with this car. Now, this air cleaner is not proper. I'll tell you that because it's hitting the linkage on the other side. Here, I'll go to the other side and show you. There's our throttle cable, and when that comes up, that's hitting the bottom of this. So we're going to have to fix some of that. Okay, that's the Edelbrock. We'll clean that up. That's a decent carb. We will give that a clean. There's our distributor. We'll make sure the timing's right. We're going to give this thing a full tune-up. Look at this, guys. This needs cleaning bad. We'll pull these valve covers off also, put some new gaskets on there, and clean it up. And I know in this motor itself is probably extremely dirty, although this car's not smoking, which is really cool. This is, I'd like to find the factory air cleaner setup for this car, and I think it'd really be a lot better with that than this aftermarket breather. Maybe we can even put the original Quadrajet back on here. Quadrajunk, a lot of people like to call it, but nothing better than the sound of a Quadrajet 4-barrel. And man, we got a lot of stuff there. Here's inside our bird cage and all that. Man, got to get this crap out of here. But everything's, wow, it's got good bones, guys. That's the thing. Don't judge it. Yeah, it's got good bones. All the control arms are in really good shape. I got under the car this morning and was checking out the frame. The frame's really solid. You can see it on the frame is really solid on this car. This car just needs a ton of TLC, and I'm happy to be the one to do it.
All right, guys, there you go. If you could hit that like button, share, and subscribe, and watch this car transform. There is a glimpse into the future right there. That's right. We've already started working on this car. You're going to really like to see this car take shape. Take a second. Hit that button right below you, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Rock and roll. Bye.